Yo guys, it's Bash Brother 1 doing some editing right now. So what went down during the Foundry Battle, I was making coffee, I was helping my kids out, and basically I was recording through this computer. And the delay issues, the same what you guys were seeing, things get blurry. So I do apologize. The people live that saw it, they kind of can understand what's going on, but I'm going to do a voiceover and explain to you guys my thought process during the Foundry Battle, what actually was happening, why I was losing some battles, why Penny's a beast. But yeah, let's get to her.
Yo, guys. This is going to seem really sped up, but honestly, the video quality is not that great. Has a lot to do about me talking. I'm not going to have a bunch of graphics stuff on here, but I will take a lot of the fights, screenshots of me versus Penny, me versus others. Maybe others send me screenshots, and I'll explain what's happening, why I'm losing, why I won, why she won. Lots of things going down. So, step one, evil. Transit station. We want that 50% cooldown on teleports. Step two, we're going to go to the boiler room. So we want the boiler room for the 50% cooldown for control of buildings. The next big one we're going to go after is the damage boost and reductions for munitions, but we don't get that a little bit later. So you got the repair facilities, getting points. I get it. So that's what they're going to be going after. But yeah, I wanted to test Penny out right away because I never get to fight someone really strong. Well, I do, but I've been holding back in my own server. I haven't been upgrading for a while. Still not fully upgraded. Haven't been focused on technology. Still not using my hero gear to the extreme. It's kind of been nice. Also, I was a week in Mexico. So you could see some battles back and forth. Penny tried attacking me. She was losing to me. So advantage to the people with more troops. That just makes more sense, doesn't it? Here you're going to see me completely screw up. I'm going back and forth trying to heal because I really haven't had to worry about healing in a Foundry battle before. So I'm trying to figure out how to heal. Naturally, it's right there, guys. Right in front of me. Couldn't figure it out, but I figured it out. So now, found a hack. No, I didn't. Silly of me. Anyways, so we're going to rally Penny here. And I believe we lose this round, but I was just so excited to play someone like the strongest player, man. So we lose this repair facility rally. Defeat. So we had 706, but it has a lot to do, like with the new update, I can break down a lot of these battles, understand why we're losing. But you know how when you attack people, or when you're attacking and it says, you know, having the same amount of troops, the same tier is crucial? It is. And later on, we'll break that down on a second video. But I'm basically bringing you a sped up version so you could see what's going on with CDN and EVL from Bash Brothers' eyes. Once again, this is 8 in the morning. I barely drank any coffee. So I'm sitting here. I don't know why I didn't full heal there. There's a lot of stuff going on. I was groggy. I was all over the place, hopping around. We have collectors. People should be collecting. So when you go into the foundry, have 10 people collect, man. It sounds boring, but when you take the buildings from someone, the resources go everywhere, and it doesn't matter. You can control that as long as you want. You don't get the resources unless at the end of the game you're holding that building, or you collect them when you lose them. So just remember that in that situation to collect. So you can see me collecting. CDN did an amazing job at collecting. You know, even though we have high amounts, you see our score is going high, right? And our score is high for one main reason is we're holding buildings, but we don't have those points. Because what happens is when they kick us out, we lose those points. So even though you think you're out of it, a couple good rallies, apologize. I'm going back and forth, trying to check this Discord for some talks. So anyways, the Imperial Foundry, we're like, are we going to locate there first? Yeah, the game plan is. We want to get that first, and we're going to try and get those points, right? So anyways, end up going. swapping back and forth. I'm trying to actually fix my video at that time. There's a lot going on, but honestly, don't take this the wrong ways, guys. Content second, evil first. So I care about evil first, content second. Also, I had a kid waking up right at this time. Have to get him waffles. There's a lot going on. So that's why I'm playing on my phone here. Wanted to play on BlueStacks, but I'm trying to play a little bit every single day. So you see me on Discord live, hop on, talk to me. I'll show you some stuff. I'm trying to get better at it. So anyways, you can see here, Penny's coming in. She loses the first couple. She tried taking it solo. So whoever, him or her, they got to realize this is a team game as much as it is. You think you're going to solo some. Once again, Penny's probably used to soloing people out of Foundries. Don't think they expected that. For me, I was going to let her take this because I didn't really care too much about keeping the Imperial. And you'll see later why it doesn't matter as much. But I wanted the top dogs to come and rally. But honestly, McCody was so busy flying around. He got MVP. Shout out to him. He's flying around just trying to basically send everyone to the hospital. McCody's a truck. So when you see him, if you're up against us, shield or jump around. So anyways, you can see lots of rallies going on. Penny's, people are going to send reinforcements because I'm doing I think it was a 5-minute rally, or can't I remember exactly. So I think Penny's going to rally on me, but she's just tough. So I had Teague in there, had a lot of people in there. We lost. Maz or McCody in that rally. Well, later on, earlier, Penny attacked me. McCody defended me, and she had 0 injuries on us, and we injured 64,000 of hers, which is crazy. Devs need to tell me how that happened. Still don't know. But once again, I'm going around. The easiest way to hurt your opposing team, especially if you're up against evil, smack the weaker players. It sounds rude, but send them to the hospital because us tanks, we need you guys to join our rallies. So if we send all of her help to the hospital, how is she supposed to have continuously people joining her rallies or sending troops to the Foundry or the Imperial? It takes a lot. So I'm a PvP player anyways, as much as it matters for buildings. I see Chameleon, that's like her number 2. That's all I wanted to do at that time. Tack away. So I believe that attack sent her to the hospital, so that's why I started going again after. I think I just keep sending it, because honestly at this point, I would have spent all 1 million gems, or 1.7 million gems. I would have spent them all in this battle, because I've been waiting for a big battle. It's been 6 months, guys. We had one big one for the Sunfire, but it wasn't attacking cities. So coming down to it, I'm going to start using gems to heal, and then I also use gems a lot to quick attack, right? As you could see in the video. But yeah, man, Penny is a beast. Hop away. Now it's time for me to get some points because they're going to take over at this point. So right there, you saw the negative 2,000, but they're scattered everywhere. And these guys are so quick, man. So quick. Like unreal. Don't know how they're already like all over the place. Me and Raid are trying to tell guys we got to start grabbing loot. But a lot of the time when the chat goes down, it's hard to stay focused. I get it. People want to attack, right? So for me, I'm too big of a player to be hopping around for loot, but I don't care. I'll spend 1 million gems on hopping around just so my team can get ahead. So gonna knock this guy out, and look how quick CDN goes. Unreal. These guys are very organized. I know it's blurry here, guys, and I apologize. Trying to fix it, couldn't really fix it. Middle of the game, it was fine on my phone, but since it was going to my computer, the quality just went downhill. But anyways, coming down to it, hard time reading. I'm calling McCody and Teague because I'm like, it's time. Uh, they started pulling ahead. We needed kind of not a last ditch effort, but I wanted to put some hurt on Penny, so I'm gonna keep hitting her. And or him. Sorry, you gotta let me know if you're a guy or a girl. So I'm getting close, like 23,000 continuously. I don't know what their gem tally was, but I'll keep doing it because it really doesn't bug me at all. You see, I just love it. So keep attacking, keep attacking. I've higher stats. It just amount of troops. So as much as you think you're gonna have like a 700% or 800%, you're gonna zero someone. This game doesn't look like it's gonna be like that too much. So T13, as I call them, those troops are coming. That might do it for T10s, but at that point, like a lot of us level 45 furnaces will have T13s, so attacking each other would be interesting. Next furnace will be, next foundry, maybe line up another CDN and evil, see what goes on. I don't know if I'm doing my research boost or not. I wanted a certain value, didn't get it. So you can see it's kind of blurry here, but CDN is quite a bit ahead now. You can't really see it. They keep gathering and gathering. They got the foundry, it's going up quite a bit. So it gets really tight here. I'm explaining to people, it's like, once we can take as many buildings as we want, but if we're not collecting the resources, we'll never. Top dog rally, please. So I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna knock her. Or try to. I think I fail, can't remember. So once again, so yeah, people kind of get disheartened here. So we got to collect. Everyone's collecting. Um, it's hard, man. They're a tough opponent, I tell you that. Um, they probably had more competitive Foundry battles than we did. So I'm telling everyone here, I can't even beat her March 3. This has a lot to do with her troops, and she's got a bunch of them. I kind of, they'll learn. You can have as many troops as you want. You better be shielded when Bash is online, because I don't care. So, here we go. Terrible time for Canada. I think McCody at this time was 10 a.m. So, him, it's alright. That's alright time. I prefer 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock when my kids are sleeping. So, we asked next time, can we have our time when we decide to attack? So victory, trying to figure out what's going on here. No idea. My Zinman beat her. Zinman's funny, man. I think everyone chirps Zinman, but for some reason, Zinman gives me the most W's. So that's another W on Bash. That was a rally in solo, so she's kind of all over the place. I would say her alliance is starting to run out of troops, and that has a lot to do with McCody. McCody, behind the scenes, if you're watching him, he just went around and hit everyone. Send them to the hospital, they can't join. So that time, it's really up to Penny to hold down the fort here. They're up by quite a bit here. I believe 30,000 points, 40,000 points to get up to it here. It gets pretty intense. So Penny's gonna come. I'm gonna invite these guys to join my rally. It's important, especially during during the battles. That invite thing on your own server, not so good. But use that invite for your top dogs to join your rallies, and then you can send people back and keep inviting them. And eventually, Cody will come. He'll find out what's going on. I said, getting chirped from CDN. You never chirp mid-game. So there's at 235. I believe we're at 180. It's quite high. So I started getting messages from CDN players saying some nasty stuff. I hope if evil players are saying that to any of you guys let me know. We don't trash talk. because, next day you might lose, right? So yeah, coming in here, I called a rally. I believe Blowski, Teague, I had some strong people with me. 235, 236. We're going to have a clutch rally coming here. Top Dog's time to rally. Still have that tag on her. She's just kind of too far all over the place. I get she's protecting the Imperial. But you come in here, and it takes a while. I don't know what went on. Yeah, literally explaining to Raid. Hard to get a battle scheme going together here. So how do we get a battle scheme going together? Raid was off to none of it. I was in Mexico. Those are our two strategy guys. Trying to say here, listen, I need everyone here. Her third march is still beaten. So we're starting to catch a little again here, but CDN is currently running away. It's about 236 to 195. It's getting pretty intense. We do, I think the people started to realize it's time to loot, but we're holding the buildings. But watch the buildings on the map. They'll turn red, and then CDN will have plus, plus, plus. You see the green going like crazy. It means we're not acting quick enough to get the points. So, once again, Penny sends more troops out. I don't think she thought she would lose at this point. I like to enable, well, not enable. I like focusing and seeing what's going on during the battles. How can I improve? But so the top left, we just lost another building, and you see who gets the points. So at that time, we start doing a little bit better here. She keeps topping up, and this is a TSN turning point. So we send them home, and it's time to gather. So we just start hammering out, right? So now 250. 190. It was a 50,000 point swing, and this basically captured the game. We made sure there was only like 6 minutes left. Guys, that strategy, once you realize what was going on, you have to adapt. They were doing a great job, but their biggest problem was they thought they couldn't be beat. So at that point, I send back in. I'm going to hold it a bit longer. It was great. I had it was so much fun playing this one. Now they're going to try rallying. I do believe they rally us out on this one, but each time's 1 minute. Too late at this point. You can't get enough points. Best off going around trying to knock all the other buildings and trying to loot us and trying to take all the points. But this was a big win for EVL. I don't think anyone expected it to go down like this. Penny, strongest player by far. She was 30 million power over anyone, but we've been battling pretty hard together. So there's my humble brag to the as my microphone's dying, but that was my humble brag to all those that were chirping me mid-game. And then you guys are telling me you guys are from a certain continent. I don't I don't really care where you're from. I respected you guys. You guys are fun to play against. Hope to play against you guys again. But yeah, at this point, it was more about we all became collectors. If we lose, who cares? Time to collect, right? So we had enough in the bag. We captured enough. So anyone that is battling back and forth with a tight clan, I do suggest this kind of strategy. It's we we didn't expect the Zinman attack to beat her, but Zinman beat her twice. Like my top dog heroes, with all the gear didn't beat Penny, Zinman the construction, Zinman the mod, Zinman the developer comes in and saves the day. Um, I'm still kind of confused on how it went down that way, but I could break down a bunch of battles for you guys. I know this is sped up really quick. It was blurry, so I don't really care too much about the quality. But as said, um, when they move away, I take it back. Uh, yeah, it was just good to battle. Good, hard-fought clan this time, guys. Um, I'm moving around my house at this time, so a lot of the video is contorted. So victory came out. It's how we expected it to go. Not exactly. We expected to win, but we didn't expect it to be that close. But I think we learned a lot. I think CDN learned a lot. And guys, hopefully you learned something from this. And I really do apologize about the video quality. And it's going to change. I've been practicing lots with Discord. It's changing, okay? All right, cheers. Have a good one.